Tonight we have fish tacos with cilantro, lime rice, and black beans. For produce, I have colorful peppers, an onion, garlic, green onions, a poblano, jalapeno, tomatillos, shredded cabbage, limes, and cilantro. And I just gave everything a wash, and then I got my black beans into the insert of my pressure cooker, and I rinsed those off, and I covered them with water, put them in the pressure cooker, and set them for 20 minutes. And then I put my fish into some water to thaw while I got started on my vegetables. For the green salsa, I'm just going to give everything a rough chop. And I removed the seeds from the poblano, but I left them in for the jalapeno, as you could see. And then I'm just going to dice up some of my green bell pepper for the beans. And then I just sliced up the rest of them. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the onion. I'm going to slice some of it for the tacos and then dice some for my beans and rice. And then I'm also going to mince up some garlic for the rice and beans as well. Then I just zested my limes and then I set that aside, and then I juiced them into a bowl and cut up my cilantro. Then once my beans were finished with the first cook, I just released the pressure and got started on my corn tortillas. Just mixed together masa and salt and then some warm water, and then I just mixed that all together, and then I continued mixing it for a few minutes, and then I let it rest for about 10 minutes. Poured off all the liquid from my beans, added in some onion, garlic, and some peppers, and then I seasoned it with those seasonings. Added a bay leaf and some water, some cilantro, stirred that around, and then I put the lid back on it and let it cook for another 20 minutes. Then I went ahead and rolled out all of my tortillas and put them in my press. Then I just cooked them on the griddle, flipping them over a few times until they were done. Then I rinsed off some rice and added that to a skillet with some oil, and then I just started toasting that. Then I added in some onions and garlic, mixed that around for a few minutes, added in the water. Then I seasoned that with chicken bouillon, adobo, garlic powder, and onion powder. Then I just stirred that around again, let it simmer, put the lid on it. Then for my green salsa, I'm just going to go ahead and broil all of my vegetables. And then I added some cilantro and lime juice to those and blended them up, seasoned them with these 3 seasonings, and then I just blended it again. Then I just sauteed my peppers and onions and a little oil. Then I seasoned my fish with a little bit of lime juice, Mexican blend seasonings, sazon, lemon pepper, and orange pepper. Then I just mixed that around, and then I used a little oil and then cooked everything on my griddle, and then I just cut it into smaller pieces, and then I serve it up, and there you have it. Hope you guys enjoy. If you try it, let me know.